Hi everybody. Hi everybody. I gonna make a little stream on a game called Amazons. Um, Amazons is a territory game, like Go, for instance, which is also another territory game. I will maybe explain the rules first, and then I will analyze some games that I played recently. Let's take the start. This is the okay. I will make maybe this bigger. Okay, like this. This is the board of Amazons. Actually, we are on the website Little Golem, and this is where I'm playing my abstract games. Amazons is played on 10 by 10, okay? And you have four Amazons, and the Amazons are like queens in chess. And a move is you have two parts actually in a move. First, you move one of your Amazon like in chess, and then you use like an arrow like this. Also like in chess, it means that for instance here, okay, the Amazon in d1 played in d7 and use the arrow on b6. You could use it on, h4 or h8 or something like this, okay? This is a move like a queen, and this is another move like a queen. And this is something which is actually blocking the opponent. Nobody can cross this, and nobody can also make a fire. For instance, there the Amazons cannot play here also with the arrow. Okay, and okay, both players are playing like this. Okay, for instance, I can show you some moves here: g4 to f4, and the fire is on c7. Okay, you play like this, and finally you're gonna make some territory, and you win the game when the opponent cannot play any legal move. Okay, so of course it means that if you have well, let's go to the ending to see what is going on. For instance, here, as you can see, all this area is reserved for white. It means that black is there with one Amazon, and here on the top left also with one, and he cannot go in this area. It means that white gonna play a lot of move there, a lot of legal moves, and finally the player who has actually the bigger territory will just win the game. If we just continue like this, as you can see, okay, white is just playing there and make a fire here, and okay, and we are playing like this, and finally, as you can see, we're just gonna make the board full, and at the moment when you don't have any place in your area, you cannot play anymore, and if the area of the opponent is bigger, he still can play some legal moves, and so you are just losing. Well, that's all for the rules finally. So you need to build some bigger territory than your opponent, and if you can play more moves than your opponent, which is equivalent to have some bigger territories than him, you're just gonna win the game. So let's analyze this first game. Well, the first thing I want to say is just, well, let's go like this. Recently in Amazons, I played 3 games against Vladek, who is actually a player from Czech Republic, and he is well, he was actually at 2,300, so he was ranked first just a few days ago, and we played the 3 games together, and I will just analyze these 3 games we recently played. So this is the first game. I'm gonna go on analyze board. Okay, and I will go at the first move. So here, well, I can't remember. Here I'm black. Okay. So Vladek start with this move. This move is just saying that he go there. So since an Amazon cannot cross another Amazon, this Amazon is blocked on the top, and the one on the left is also blocked with the arrow of this Amazon. Okay, so with one move, he blocked, two of my Amazons. I played the same opening, blocking two of his. Of course, it's a big advantage to be first player. It's really easier to win with white in this game since you have the opportunity to start, and it's a huge advantage actually. Okay, Vladek answered with this move. He is putting an Amazon in the middle and blocking more some Amazon. Well, one of the basic strategy is to just block one of the Amazon of the opponent completely. So you have 4 Amazon against 3, and it will be easier to win. Okay, now I'm playing. Okay. He's going in the middle actually. Okay. At this point, the players are trying to get some corners. For instance, this corner seems to be for black. This corner seems to be for white. This corners could be for black, and this corner could be for white. We are trying to... Okay, since this Amazon is pretty useless at this point, and you cannot go there, because if you go there with this Amazon to secure top left, you give too many points to white on the bottom left. So since the bottom left is really, really big, black is trying to put an Amazon there and say, oh, okay, this is also my territory. White will try to block this Amazon on the corner now. Actually, black is doing something really interesting there, securing a really, really big area on bottom right. But okay, white is not okay with this. Black continues. Now white is doing what I just said previously, blocking one of black Amazon in a really, really small territory, and so this Amazon will be useless until the end of the game. Black is responding, playing this, so this Amazon is now blocked also. Okay, so as you can see, these 2 Amazons now are really, really blocked, but it's still 2 points for white and 0 for the black Amazon. Now it's 3 Amazon against 3 Amazons on all the rest of the board. At this point, it's really interesting because I'm black and it was really, really hard to know what to do. I could use this Amazon to block this point. For instance, playing something like this, okay? And I would secure a lot of points there, but I didn't want to play this because I was anxious about something like this, for instance, or I don't know. And finally, I will be reduced a lot, and I won't get a lot of points finally there. And my Amazon is now blocked, and I won't have a lot of things. So I decided to play. Well, let's take back. Okay, at this point, I decided to do something which is also really common in Amazons. I just let the bottom to take all the right side. So I played on the right to secure all the right side. Of course, white is going there. I come back with my Amazon and I take it. Now, as you can see, this Amazon on the bottom is under the black fire. He has to move, or black will just block him there. Okay, black will just block the Amazon on the bottom, so he needs to move really fast. So okay, now he's playing this, which is a really strong move since he's taking a lot of points in the middle. And of course, black will do the same, going there and securing the only possible path for white. And so black got all the right side. So as you can see, white cannot go on the right side, and black cannot really go in the middle. So both players achieved something, but the lead is still for white, since this Amazon is well, alone on the right side, but here it will be 3 against 2 Amazons, and white already secured a lot of points also. So white is going in the middle. Black is trying to challenge white on the board. Okay, now now you really can see that this area is really for white. Black cannot go there anymore, and it's a lot of points, of course. Also around there, maybe around there also. And in the end, black could take a lot of points on top left, but so many points in the middle are for white, and so Vladek took the win there. Not by a lot of points, but still some points. Well, we didn't play until the end since I resigned this, but I just continued a little to show that it's really easy to see that it's really a territory game. Now, as you can see, this is my territory, and I have actually nine. I have actually 9 possible moves. Okay, when the opponent has 13. It said also on bottom left here, white 13, black 9, and so white won by 4 points here. So this was the very first of these 3 games. We played another game which was actually really closed and really interesting also. And I had white this time, so it was better for me since I could start, but I still lost this one. But it was really close actually. So I play in the middle, playing this move, which is also really known opening. I took the place in the middle, played this move, and I'm just trying to say that almost all Amazons will be blocked. The 2 Amazons on the top cannot go on the bottom of the board, and only one of the 2 can go. I mean, if the one of the right side goes in my area on the bottom, I can block the other one. So here, for instance, he entered in my area with the Amazon on the left, and I decided to, as you can see, use my Amazon there, and I blocking the one on the right side. Okay, I just, as you can see, played this move so I could block his Amazon, and still actually all the bottom is secured by white. Only one Amazon in there is there, so it's I guess pretty good. I'm still trying to block his Amazon, and at this point, as you can see, I really made a big wall in the middle, and on all the bottom, only one black Amazon can go for now. Okay, at this point, I think I let him enter because I had not, I know good, I had no good defense against this. For instance, if I let my Amazon alone there, let's say that I play something like this, I could be in trouble after this move or something, because my Amazon on the bottom will be really useless really fast. So I decided to just I decided to use this Amazon on the bottom to go a little in the middle and blocking also this Amazon on the left. And I'm saying that if you go in my area, okay, like this, maybe I can still obtain something. We cannot see right now, but the goal of white will be to take also top left, because now this Amazon is not controlling anymore top left. Okay, so I go a little fast, but it's to show that, okay. Well, I will go back a little. At this point, this Amazon is still contained by white. I mean, okay, he entered on the bottom, but he's still not really in my area. At this point, I think that the top uh, of black is too huge, and so I decided to go in his land. Even if I almost let my land, I still have some Amazons in my land, and I have to challenge his land right now. Okay, just to block this Amazon and to use mine. Okay, black is just trying to secure uh, the top, but as you can see, he's on the top, but I have two Amazons which are actually challenging the top, so it's not really his area. Well, this is a really boring move that Vladek played actually. It's really boring because he is splitting the bottom area in two areas, and his Amazons on the left can take the left and the bottom left, and it's pretty boring because it's a lot of points. So I played this sequence to have my Amazons on the bottom, so I still can go bottom left, and I don't let him take all the bottom left. But the cost of this is that my Amazon in the middle is actually trapped, and it will be pretty boring. Okay, we are sharing the top. Okay, I'm taking finally the top with my Amazon, but now okay, I'm almost forced to answer to this move because black can enter to my land in the A1, and he could play something like, we are at 21, he could play, if I'm not responding, for instance, if I play something like this, he can do this, and I'm losing all my points on the right side, and it will be really 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 bad. So I had to play. I had to secure actually. This is why I played this move. Okay, I played this move to secure my pawns on the right side. But actually, I'm a little fucked by this sequence on the left. His Amazon can enter in my land with this. And finally, okay, I'm blocking him, but I'm losing 1 point already on A1 because I will never reach this point. And he's now okay entering to my land with this Amazon, and it's really really boring. I will lose a lot of points. He's securing the top also since he has the time for this. Okay, and finally now we can count since the territories are complete. And if we play the game until the end, just playing all the possible moves, we can see that black is winning by 2. Okay, when I have no possible move, black can still play 2 times. So this one was even closer than the previous one, lost only by 2. And finally the last one, I'm happy because I won this one. I finally won one of these 3 games, but it's a really really experimented player, so winning one on 3 games is already something. I would say, and it was also really really close. I will take the start, so I played this opening also. Okay, he's entering on my land with his Amazon on the right side. I'm trying to block his 2 Amazons on the top. He will just go, okay, okay. Playing some attack to both players are trying to catch at least one Amazon of the opponent. Here I'm trying to put his 2 black Amazons on the left. Mm, I'm trying to block them on the left, and having 2 Amazons on the same small area is really bad because one Amazon can play all the possible moves on an area. So you don't need to have two Amazon in the same area. It's useless. This is why I'm playing this, okay, trying to catch these two Amazons, but finally black can just go out. At least I trapped one. Okay, he's securing his land with this move. Okay, so on bottom left it's only black points. On the top left it's only white points at the moment. But I have an Amazon which is in trouble actually in E2. Okay, so I have to leave this. And probably at this move he played something, maybe a mistake. He played this to capture my Amazons, but it's not really doing anything. Still, I can't go out and playing this. And I'm saying that on bottom right, I'm still okay with this Amazon. And I'm really strong on top right because I have a lot of Amazon against only one. Black is trying to secure at this point the top, but with this really interesting move, finally I capture the black Amazon in the middle. He's on a really small area, and now I have, we can say, 3 Amazon against 2 on all the rest of the board, and I will try to take the lead with this 3 against 2. As you can see, I'm entering on the top. Not sure about this move also. I don't know why he played this. Trying to really secure the area, but I don't really like this because it allowed me to play this move, which is actually really good. Because now his Amazon is really trapped, and it's a little too late. Okay, at this moment, I won't uh, I won't close the areas. I will reduce the black area. Okay, as you can see now, I'll play this move. It's just to say, okay, I'm not closing your area. I'm going in your area with my Amazons because it's a 2 against 1. I have 2. So if you go on the left to block my Amazon on the left, I will reduce your land with the one on the right. For instance, if you play something, let's say, like this, I will play this and you don't have any land at all. And of course, if you play something like this, I will do this and I will reduce your land on the left. So I'm not, I could not do this, for instance, if I played something like, let's say, if I play this, I cannot reduce more his land. He would be happy to secure some points there. Okay, he is trying to, well, it's a trap actually here on the right side. He's trying to, okay, to, if I play, let's say, something like this, he will play this, and I'm absolutely fucked now because I cannot, because he took the top right. Of course, I cannot let this happen. So here I just played, okay, this move so that he cannot trap my Amazon on the top. This is also interesting, the move that he let me play it on the top. It's not really good because after this white move, black, as you can see, black is between 2 points, but he cannot even get the 2 points. For instance, if black play this, now he cannot play on this place, and this place is useless. Nobody can use it anymore. So it's funny to see that this move is saying that this black Amazon will play only one time. So this is, for instance, how you can sometimes also reduce the points that the opponent can make. Okay, and if we go until the end now, okay. Also at this point, it's maybe a little interesting. Here, I could play something like I could secure, for instance, the points on the bottom, but I prefer to, playing this. And now, since I have another Amazon here on the top, it's a 2 against 1, and so he cannot do anything. He will try something like this to say, okay, I will go there, but my Amazon on the top will just close. And as you can see, having 2 Amazons in a same area, when the opponent has 1, of course, if it's 2 against 0, it's useless to have 2. You prefer to have only 1 Amazon on an area if you are alone in this area. But if you have an Amazon and the opponent has also an Amazon in this area, then it's really interesting to have a second one, so that you can play a 2 Amazon against 1 on an area. And as you can see, you will reduce really fast the number of moves that the opponent can play. Having 2 against 1, it's a huge lead on an area, especially if this area is big, a little big. For instance, if you have for instance, let's say 30 points on an area, if you have 2 and the opponent have only 1, you will secure a lot of points because the opponent will be blocked really fast. And then now we played, I don't think we played until the end. Okay, my opponent resigned and I had 40 points. Well, he could play this, but as you can see, it's 13 points against 11, so I won this game by 2 points. Okay, that's all. I just wanted to analyze like this some of my games on Amazon to make a presentation of Amazons also. Maybe some Go players or territory games player in general just don't know this game. It's a really interesting one, and you should try it. If you're interested to make some Amazon game, you can play. You can play with us on Little Golem. Bye bye. Ciao.